its role in biodiversity conservation has been established when we first discussed the concept of the marine protected area here in Danugan. We don't only have one sanctuary. The Danugan Island Marine Reserve and Sanctuary has three special management zones, as it was called then. We prefer them to call it that way too, but then actually it's just three sanctuaries, no take zones, 72 genera of corals, which is very similar to the Great Barrier Reef, which is much longer in length and size.
As we heard that the IBD 2010 will be in the Philippines, and especially then on Negros, we thought directly about Danugan as a top site for that. We're really delighted that everything was possible thanks to coordinator Terence, and I'm also glad that somehow this will be a connection, a direct connection between Germany and the Philippines forever. This learning center we also established actually from funds from the Ministry for Environment, especially to support biodiversity. And so it's wonderful now that we can have so many activities here, and really thanks to the GTZ. And Danugan already was my favorite place here in southern Negros during the first months I arrived 5 years ago. And it's one of the most diverse places you have still in Negros, that is so densely populated. But here on the unpopulated Danugan you still have a little bit a glance of the original biodiversity we had in this area.
Yeah, it's important to teach kids about the importance of forest and why, especially in the Philippines, the forest is needed, and why or tell them first of all that it's endangered, especially here in Negros, and we have only like 5% forest cover left, and yeah, kids should understand the importance of forest.
For one, they are the ones who are here in the forest. So at a very early stage, they are the ones who utilize what's inside the forest. So they have to know the importance of these resources. Otherwise, they would just view these resources as infinite.
Yeah, Patak is a good place to hold the forest camp because yeah, you have the forest right at the back here. You can bring kids there and not only have the theory like in the classroom something and tell them something, but you can really kids bring in the forest so that they can see what you were talking about. Biodiversity, yeah, it's important that for kids to know, though it's difficult to understand for kids first of all what is biodiversity about, but it's important that they know that they are, especially in the Philippines, that they are somehow in a blessed country with a lot of species, different tree species, animals and so on.
NNP, or North Negros Natural Park, is the largest tract of forest remaining for dito sa entire Negros. And they're very lucky to be here, part of the celebration, and they need to be aware na, hey, damo, pagali diri sang mga very unique species na makitaan sa Negros na in the past, siguro hindi nila nakikita, pero for now, at least they're aware that this biodiversity needs to be conserved or preserved. What's in here na they should appreciate, because without appreciation, they cannot do any conservation in the end.